Well, since I'm the only one here, I can probably take my mask off. So today is my second last day of being in my 20s. So I turn 30 on Sunday. That's right, everybody, I turned 30 on Sunday. Now, to be fair, changing from 29 to 30 isn't a transformation. Nothing's gonna change from Sunday, and then on Monday when I'm 30, I'm not gonna be like a whole different guy, most likely. But something about 29, it reminds me of 19. Back when I was 19, I remember thinking something similar to what I'm feeling now. I'm leaving my teens and going into my 20s, and now I feel something similar leaving my 20s going into my 30s. Anywho, Bastank, that's just a walking thought right now. So with me leaving my 20s here this weekend, there's a couple of things I'm not sure if I want to bring over into my 30s. Now, most of my adult life was in my 20s, and so I developed a lot of habits. Like caffeine was one. There's a lot of other things, but caffeine is like the one I'm thinking about right now that I want to get out of my life for now. Now, don't get me wrong, there's other vices too that I'm weaning out as well, but the number one is caffeine for me right now, and I think that is going to be something I don't want to take into my 30s. Lately, with all the production I've been doing, because I do video editing and filming every day, I've been not necessarily stressed out, but I do drink a lot of coffee and energy drinks, and lately I even took some pre-workout when I do workouts, which has a bunch of caffeine and creatine and stuff in it. So I'm making the decision now to try to cut myself off caffeine. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do cold turkey or just slowly make it go down my daily consumption, but something is gonna happen where less caffeine is being consumed, so I feel like that will be helpful. The last couple of days, I just feel like something's been off, like I'm anxious for no reason, and even last night at like 11 o'clock, I was having a cup of coffee while I was doing video editing. So yes, there is a couple of things I want to not take into my 30s that I learned in my 20s. Definitely caffeine consumption, procrastinating, just being careless with money. Now, don't get me wrong, those are some of the best and fun things you can do when you're an adult because you don't really do them as a kid, but I'm doing way too much of all that, and I should just stop. So yeah, I guess this is what growing up feels like. Okay, well, it is... what time is it? 11:11. Make a wish. I wish to stop doing this. Well, another day of doing 10,000 steps. It definitely does feel like it takes longer doing it in here rather than outside and looking at all the scenery. Fun fact, this building I'm in housed the last Arctic Winter Games in 2018. There was supposed to be one the winter that happened, but because of COVID, yeah, the last Arctic Winter Games happened right here in this building. Oh. So it's a lot later it's a lot later in the day. It's dark out now, but I just want to do a closing monologue for this video and recommend a video. This is when I walked over 30 kilometers. It's the 7th day of the daily vlog. It's one of my first times ever trying to put a lot of production in the video. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen some of my older videos. And don't forget to follow me on all the social medias, and we will see you tomorrow in the next exciting adventures here in the north, where it's starting to be winter.